So, part 3, tuning fork combo. So, let's have a look. So we've just stacked in adrenal, survival, deep survival, hidden deep survival. Let's see what coordinates we need. Double lungs, so lungs, grief, guilt, regret. And it's yin, which means we yin-internalize it. Oh, small intestine, really. Doesn't show up very often. Small intestine is it's fire element, and it's externalized. So you're not internalizing your fire at the moment. You're externalizing it.
Yes.
Interesting.
I must admit, I haven't been this fiery for so long.
Cool. That is awesome. Okay, but lungs is first, so that's blue. I assume you've forgotten about the emotional stress release points and running your central meridian.
Yeah.
Sometimes the little things make a big difference.
Yeah.
So small, this is funny. You're trying not to be numb, so your body is being sarcastic.
That's about right.
Sarcasm is such a good thing, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Hello. So the flower essence you need is Silver Princess, which is letting your star shine. It's about for that loss of direction, so when you're cruising along nicely. And generally you cruise along nicely.
That's
But
right.
then when you get out of whack, you really get out of whack.
That's right.
I say that lovingly.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's not me at the moment.
Okay, so how many layers do we need and where do we need them? Okay, we only need to dissolve. Cool. Okay, we need all the negatives in there as, okay, and how many times? Right, we need a bit of work.
Forever.
So even though we only need to dissolve it, we need it 5 times.
Okay.
So interesting, let's play. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly, and supportively dissolve my aimlessness, my emotional fieriness, my lack of direction, and my despondency into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly, and supportively attune to my life's purpose, act with motivation and direction, and express my love fully and freely. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly, and supportively dissolve my aimlessness and my emotional fieriness into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly, and supportively attune to my life's purpose, act with motivation and direction, and express my love fully and freely. I take responsibility for my attitudes and now choose to kindly, gently, lovingly, and supportively dissolve my aimlessness, my lack of direction, and my despondency into all-encompassing love. I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly, and supportively attune to my life's purpose, act with motivation and direction, and express my love fully and freely. And hold back. Hold back. And hold up for me. So that's lung and hold and large intestine.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yes.
On
the way to recovery.
Exactly. Because when you're fiery and angry, you're not doing all the normal things you do to protect yourself and make yourself feel good, are you? So you just get into this spiral of energy, and it sort of dissipates all the stuff you know and all the stuff that you know is good for you and that makes you feel better.
And you just feed your face.
Mm. Okay, so let's go and have a look at what organs that's been messing with. If there's any outstanding organs that have been messed with because of this fieriness and this lack of direction.
Because the same thing just goes around in your head. You know, you can't see a solution to it.
Okay, so that's liver energy. That's about being internally pissed off.
That's me.
Yeah, so it's just that frustration that, and gallbladder is oozing out, so liver is internalizing it. And as a good little girl, we're taught not to express our emotions, not to express our anger. Teddy was whinging this week, so I was whinging louder than him. Until finally he got the giggles. But I suppose that was me telling him that he couldn't do something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which it was. He wanted his device time, and I was saying, no, you're not doing devices. We're going to jump in the pool. You're not sitting here.
Oh, geez, I would have jumped in the
Yeah,
pool.
not sitting here on a beautiful day.
Get your vitamin D.
Exactly. Okay, so we need to do 4 liver tests. Hold, I'm going backwards. Okay. Hold up, I'm going down. Okay. Hold, I'm going back. That one's good. Hold up, I'm going down. Okay, so 3 out of 4 of the liver pathways not optimal at the moment.
Some bit tenderly.
So what?
A bit tenderly.
Yeah, okay. So that's a neurolymphatic point for the liver. Hold, I'm going back. Beautiful. Hold up, I'm going down. Good, good, good. Hold, I'm going back. And hold up, I'm going down. Excellent. Now let's check these little guys in here. Hold, hold, hold. Okay, you're doing okay. I'm going to check your glutes another way, just to make sure. Hold up, don't let me push down. Okay, so no, it still needs to, because that can be like, the glutes can be like a bit of a whiplash, where if these ones or these ones are too tight, it can affect the other ones.
Okay.
And glutes, I think they relate to the pericardium, which is sexual energy, but it's also about circulation of creativity, you know, creative thoughts and creating the life we want and all of that sort of jazz as well. And hold up. And hold up. Beautiful.
Wow.
Now we're going to see if there's a whiplash in there. So hold down, don't let me lift up. And leg up. And leg straight. And don't let me push down. Yeah, right. So there's a whiplash in there.
Okay.
So the hammies to the glutes. So again, hold down, don't let me lift. And then leg up. And don't let me push down. Okay, so only on the right side. Interesting.
Okay. That's the knee that I have problems with.
Yeah, right, okay. So you can imagine then you end up with a lack of pelvic support. So then other muscles are having to either switch on or switch off to protect other areas. Interesting.
Hasn't been as bad as what it was, but I can still feel it at times. Ow.
Okay, and again, hold down, don't let me lift up, and leg up, and don't let me push down. Cool.
That's better.
Okay, so, interesting. Now let me check. So there's some other little muscles in the derriere called the perineus muscles. So bend, hold it in there, don't let me come out. Actually, the piriformis. Hold it in, don't let me pull out. Yeah, right. So that means there's a nerve that's catching in the center of the butt as well.
Okay.
Hold in, don't let me push out. Okay. So once again, the left one was okay, but the right one wasn't.
Yeah.
Piriformis, I think, is sex as well. Yep. Yeah, so what have you been manifesting that's a pain in the butt recently?
It seems to be everything.
Yeah. And it's like your body's gone back into an old pain and punishment circuit over everything. It's like your body's just down in that, whirlwind of pain in the butt energy. Just for fun.
Yes.
No, I'll go back. I'll have a few weeks here just for fun. Hold in, I'm pulling out. That's better. Gallbladder energy. Okay. Yes. So I might go back to NOT for a sec. So I'm going to check that these little guys are working because there's some gallbladder energy within NOT that also helps your jaw and the hips.
Okay.
So hold out, don't let me pull in. Perfect. Hold out, don't let me pull in. Good, good, good. Put 2 fingers either side of your jaw. Hold out nice and strong. Yeah, right. That wasn't going to work. Okay, so that's the mandible being too tight, and when the mandible's too tight, it's sort of like a pelvis of the pelvis and a pelvis of the jaw, and the mandible's sort of the pelvis of the jaw. So there's a direct correlation between the jaw being tight and muscles over and under working in the pelvis as well. Okay, so open up. So just about 15 seconds. Yeah, so the condyles are jammed in the jaw. So this little area in here, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Oh yeah, feel that clunk? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. This will be a bit tender. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So yeah, a bit tender. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out.
You found little spots.
So no wonder your jaw is feeling so tight all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's actually survival stuff, holding your jaw in place deliberately to keep you protected. Because if your jaw is clenched, it makes you stronger. So 2 fingers either side of the jaw again. And hold out. Beautiful. 2 thumbs on the roof of the mouth, so up on the roof. And again, hold out nice and strong. No. Not a lot going on there. Okay, so open. And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And the next muscle test is why I remembered to come back here, which is gallbladder. So gallbladder just showed up in the alarm points But that when that is jammed, it jams gallbladder energy. So hold up nice and strong as you can. No. Okay. So yes, gallbladder energy is jammed. And that's externalized rage, anger, frustration.
Oh, wow.
So that's all the F-bombs.
Hmm.
So just for a second, what would have happened if you had held everything in for the last 2 weeks?
I most probably wouldn't have gone out the door.
Exactly. So which was more productive?
Going out and
Going out the
using
door. Exactly. Interesting, huh?
Hmm.
So even at our worst, we're still making a choice to live our life in the way that we
That's
choose
right.
in that moment.
Yeah.
And choosing to live our life is more important than choosing not to live our life.
That's right.
You know, it's one of those things I was chatting with Donna about in that podcast, because, you know, so many people say they've got no choice, but their choice might be that, you know, say rent is too much, but they're choosing to pay their rent rather than living in a caravan. They're choosing to pay their rent rather than living in the streets. They're choosing to pay their rent rather than living in a tiny little town where rent's quarter of the price. So we each make our choices all day, every day. And if we think about it, we can think of things where we do have a choice. We just chose the best choice, even though it sucks in the time.
Yeah.
And we can choose to play victim too and not accept that we've got choices. That's no fun either.
Yeah. Put it this way, by staying home, I almost probably would have just got depressed. Whereas by going out, using the language and stuff like that.
Hold up. And that's what's interesting about the Silver Princess, because despondency showed up as well.
Yeah.
So even though the anger's been coming out through the expletives and, you know, standing up for yourself, in underneath that, there was that depression that, you know, you've suffered from before. You don't want to go back there again. Because that's boring.
That's right.
Okay, let me have a quick look at the bioresonance and make sure that there's still got more jaw stuff to do, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything that's important hormonally or anything. No mung beans for you. So there's not many foods that are intolerances at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, right. The 2 chakras that were out were base chakras, so not feeling grounded and safe.
And throat.
And the heart, actually. Oh,
Oh.
no, it was throat. Good one. It was throat, the third one down.
My throat is really gunky. Like I wake up in the morning and it feels all gunky.
Yeah, so the throat chakra is about fever, ear infections, weariness, thyroid problems, disorders in the throat, ears, voice, neck, cervical spine, hypothalamus, esophagus.
Yeah, because I've been putting the olive oil in my ears and up my nose. And
but then this is also what because we started this before the balance.
Yeah.
So your lung energy was low, your stomach energy was high. So lung is like grief, guilt, regret. Stomach is that real imbalance with empathy and sympathy and not being able to get on the same page. Small energy in the small intestine, that imbalance with love, joy, hate. Pericardium, the sexual energy, that's about it's about creating the world around you. Triple warmer, that's the combination of adrenal, thyroid, immune system. And when you're angry all the time, you're releasing lots of cortisol. Cortisol shuts down the frontal cortex, stops you from thinking, but also shuts down the thyroid. Because it doesn't matter if your thyroid isn't working if the tiger's about to pounce and you're about to die.
Yeah.
And gallbladder, low gallbladder energy and low governing vessel. So, you know, you're very pretty in the meridians. They're all supposed to be green. But it brought most of them back into balance, which is cool. Yeah, cortisol. Your cortisol's through the roof. Low magnesium.
I haven't been taking that.
Your emotional stability's out of whack. Now, of course, you don't take stuff when you're in a mood. So then norepinephrine, cortisol. So again, that's going to be messing with your sleep and regeneration and recuperation.
Yeah, you sleep for about 2 hours and then you're awake.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's messing with your oxygen, getting in through your heart and lungs. Yeah, so amazing how many little things. Then there's aluminium, but that could be from anywhere. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, there's no point sending that to you because you don't have an email at the moment.
No, that's right.
In a few days, I'll run you another one and send it through when you've got your emails up and running. I choose to believe my emails will be working soon. Yeah, there's a job I need to do that's going to take me half a day to get to and from the city. And I, you know, I've just looked at my calendar for like 2 weeks and I've got, I don't have half a day. When am I ever going to do that? Yeah. It's gone up quite a bit. No, well, if I don't have time, I don't have time.
And then what do they say? Make time.
I can cancel half a day of clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Everyone will be happy with me doing that. Okay. So yeah, pain punishment circuit. Okay, so yeah, so that's mostly, like, it's mostly stress and, you know, so even the stuff that links out from cortisol, you know, yeah. So it's all the same sort of hormones. Tappity tap. Just asking the body to create those beautiful feel-good hormones. Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. I am loved, I am lovable. I am loved, I am lovable. I am loved, I am lovable. Okay, moving to go next. Okay, so put your right hand on your right jaw for me. Hold out for me. Okay, so this one's stress jaw. So we do stress and defensive jaw here.
Wakey up.
Wakey wakey. I remember about 10 years ago, I had a couple of years where my jaw was so tight and clicky. I had about 10 treatments with Norm at the time. Man, there's a lot of stuff stored in there. Right hand, right jaw for me. And hold out. Beautiful. Right hand on the left jaw. No. Right on left, yeah. And hold out for me. Yeah. So that's because the jaw is so tight and stressed, it's unlocking your digestive valves. So it's making harder for you to digest things when your jaw's tight. Okay, so we need to do a couple of these. I'm going to do all four anyway, but these two I'm going to do twice. Breathe in and out. 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 Okay, so right hand on the left jaw again. And again, hold out. Beautiful. Now left hand on the right jaw. And hold out. No. Okay, so that's the jaw. It's just so clamped that it's unlocking the muscles, supporting your lower back, your hips, and your digestion. Has your digestion been a bit out of whack? Yeah.
This morning I had to take
Gaviscon or something?
yeah, Mylanta.
Mylanta. Yeah, right. So some heartburn. Which means that your food's fermenting in your stomach. So when we're getting reflux and heartburn, we're not making the good acid to break it down, because stress shuts down hydrochloric acid. And that's why things like the apple cider vinegar or lemon juice before meals is good.
Okay.
Having some bitter things in our meals, like rocket or
Oh yeah.
that sort of bitterness helps to stimulate the juices in the gut as well. Yeah, and it's also messing with the liver. So the jaw being so tight that it's stopping the gut, that's putting extra pressure on the liver. Then your liver's going to explode because of rage, anger, frustration. So left hand on the right jaw again. No, sorry, hun. Left on right. Yep. And hold out for me. Cool, done.
So now what a left
Well done. Well, yes, you do. But we've befuddled your little brain. So now, hold out. Don't let me pull together. Okay.
I haven't done anything right today.
Well,
Well, the body hasn't done anything right today.
your body is protecting you in a million ways, because this is about trust, and the lack of trust is shutting down your corpus callosum. That's another thing stopping you from, because what would happen if you just trusted Optus? You might not get anything done because you would trust that it would get, if it doesn't get fixed?
Yeah.
If you didn't have a lack of trust, then you may never sort this stuff out.
Well, that's the same as I said to the guy, I said, the car, it tends to be, when you put your foot on the brake, it seems to be shuddering, And he said, oh, that'd be the brakes. And then he said, oh no, it's the tyres. It's the tyres and the brakes. And so I went somewhere else to get the tyres, because I don't do car service and tyres at the same place. I think, no, they can have somewhere else. And the guy said, there's nothing wrong with your brakes.
Yeah.
So I'm not going back there for a while.
Yeah.
That's probably yellow. Because like the air conditioning broke, and it just seemed to be everything, and they just seem to be finding more.
Yeah, right. Yes.
First of all, I said I didn't deserve to get the air conditioning fixed, and it's just so hot. I thought, no, I've got to.
What would that cost?
1,300.
That's not too bad. That's about middle of the road for aircon.
Yeah.
It's not much cheaper than that usually, unless it's just empty.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's dead.
Yeah. I'm going to quit, even though your centre of gravity said it was okay, I'm going to check the muscles supporting your pelvis anyway,
Okay.
just because there were a few things going on, and they could all be equally out, which would make the gait balance.
Right, yeah.
So I just want to check. Okay. Hold up for me. No, that's okay. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, interesting. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. No, they were okay.
Okay. They weren't tricking.
I was just checking. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I was chatting to a mechanic this week, and he was saying that he's had some really major health issues the last 15 months that he'd never had before. And
Jabbed?
yeah. And just has been a really healthy, well person, and since then he's just had not a single day where he's been happy and healthy since, which is just awful. And but he was saying that as a mechanic, he knows how to bullshit the bullshit artist. That's his job, to sort of make people feel okay about the fact that their car's going to cost more, or it's going to be an extra day, or so when he was having, he said, sort of, they're like that in the medical industry, they're bullshitting people, and he's like, I know what you're doing, you're trying to bullshit me. And he just recognised it. That's funny. He's only like mid-30s.
Like these people have got a lifetime ahead of them.
Yeah. Well, he spent a lot of money so far.
Hmm.
Tiny little kids. It's just awful. Okay. I am happy, I am healthy, I am free. I am cool, calm and collected. I am cool as a cucumber.
I don't feel as stressed as what I was when I came in here.
Hold. Okay, your adrenals are doing better. Hold. Survival switching. Hold. Deep survival. Hidden deep survival. Beautiful. There's just make sure there's no other conscious pathways we need up and running.
These are not too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the hippocampus still has a little bit of the old lack of motivation due to internal, fun talk.
Yep.
And hold. Oh, beautiful. Let me double check again. Oh gosh, yawny, yawny, yawny. Release that energy now. Let's check those arm lengths. Fingers outstretched.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not
Okay.
perfect, but it's, I don't know, half a centimetre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can tell I was born in the 60s, eh? I go from 2 inches to half a centimetre. Beautiful. There you go, my darling.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
Oh, brand new again.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, so none of that will have been helping the pain in your legs either, because the core stuff that holds your pelvis together wasn't working.
Yeah.
And with all of that in that upper body from here being all tight and including your jaw,
Yeah.
that's compressing all of that. It's deliberately stopping you from breathing deeply, because if you breathe deeply, you're relaxed.
Yeah.
And that's when the tiger will pounce. Can't have that.
No.
Crazy
definitely.
brain.
Yes.
So, hope that was fun, everyone.
Thank you.
I had a good time.
Yes, so
Oh,
did I.
and if anyone still wants to register for the free training next week, so it's 6 to 7 p.m. Brisbane time here, and hop onto my Facebook page, Awesome Energy Healers, or send me an email, healthteam@newleafnaturaltherapies.com.au. Bye.